Hey guys, it's Leo, and it's time to talk about episode 16 of TWINKLE PRECURE. Continuing on our Madoka goodness, we have another Madoka episode, but this time, an actual Madoka episode. Last time we had a very important participation in Madoka in the Blue Cat episode, but this time it is 100% centered on Madoka. So, as we've seen, Madoka is participating in an archery competition, and this episode was basically to show that Madoka meeting friends and having people to support you is really important and it really makes a difference. So Madoka is in this competition and all the girls are rooting for her, but there is one person, Nasu-san, who is threatening her position, and Nasu-san is a very tough competitor. She's a very powerful girl in archery and everything. The first thing that really called my attention in this episode was the fact that now Madoka was able to share something with the girls. And, well, we know Madoka for a while, and we've seen her drama, we've seen her conflicts, her internal conflicts concerning her father. She is tricking her father because she knows about UFOs, she knows about aliens, she's even traveled through space, and she's hiding it from him. And her father's working really hard to try to find proof that there are aliens here. And in this episode, we were able to see that he's working hard for that. They're getting clues after clues, and they're not really believing that movie idea. They didn't buy that at all. And Madoka is feeling that inside her because she is a very good girl. She doesn't like to lie to her father. She doesn't want that. But we've known about this aspect of Madoka, but now she was able to share that with the girls, because it's interesting to notice that we've known that for so long, and she's very good girls, she's very good friends with the girls, but we haven't seen her share that the way she shared in this episode, and how it is a conflict inside of her, and how it's hard for her to deal with this fact. But she knows it's important. She knows they're doing an important job as cures. They're doing a great job in the universe. They're like Captain Marvels of this world. But how is she able to deal with that? So the way she found to deal with this feeling is to win the archery competition so that her father would be proud of her. And she would be giving like a little bit more of power to him, and not power, but satisfaction to her father. And we've seen her training in this episode. We've seen that her father was also an archery master. I don't know if he won competitions, but the way he thinks, he probably won that. And it's interesting that she even shared with the girls that this bizarre idea that his father considers his family and Madoka to be like top notch and above everyone else, so they have to win competitions and everything. So she even shares this little bit, which is really strange to me because this idea is really bizarre. But anyway, it's something from the Kaguyas, inside the Star Twinkle world. So we get to see a little bit on archery, and as I said in past episodes, they're bringing different stuff into Star Twinkle. And then they always try to get a point across to the ones who are watching, and that's a great thing because I didn't know that archery you had to hit like anywhere in the circle. I thought that if you hit in the middle, more points would be awarded to you, but at least in those types of competitions in Japan, it's not like that. You just have to hit anywhere. So Himenojo was the one that was able to show that to us, and come on, Himenojo was one of the highlights of this episode. She was so funny, she was so interesting. That scene when she was the Venus and she was like waiting for Madoka to fall into darkness so that she could shine, and then her hair appeared in the planet. It was gold. It was really gold. It was so funny. It was so good. And I feel like Himenojo is a really nice character, and it's always nice how they bring her because she's very funny, and the Ojo-sama laugh, it's also amazing, and everything about Himenojo is so funny. And I know there are people that are really hoping that Himenojo is going to be Kira Cosmo and everything. I don't think it will happen, but I really hope Himenojo doesn't fall into the background so much that we don't see her anymore in the second half. But every time she appears, she always brings something fresh. I love her. And you know, she's not even the type of character that we don't see much. Like, we see those Ojo-sama types of characters a lot in anime, but they're always very good and they're doing such a great job with Himenojo that I can't even start. So there is like this big rivalry between Madoka and the new girl. This new girl's really good. She's younger, and then the girls are all there rooting for her. And you know, at that moment when we saw Hikaru, Elena, and Lala, and then Himenojo simply magically appeared right at their side. Come on, that was also amazing. And then in this episode, Madoka's mom also met the girls, and it was really nice. I felt it was really awesome because, you know, Madoka's mom praised the girls. Madoka's mom is a really different Kaguya. She doesn't try to stop the pressure that her husband gives Madoka, but she's a very different type of person. At least it seems that she doesn't pressure her daughter. So yeah, I don't really understand the dynamics yet, but she's a very cute character. She's very bubbly, and I really like her. And then, you know, the girls started to watch, and then there was a tie. So the girls had to try to cheer Madoka up. And one of the things that happened was the fact that Madoka was confronted by this new girl by saying that she was weaker because now she has friends and then she has to rely on them. And then at least it seems that it really struck Madoka hard and she started thinking about it. And I think that this was the only thing I didn't really like about this episode, that we didn't really see inside Madoka's head at that time, from that time on. We didn't see Madoka's point of view in that topic at all. So it seems that Madoka was feeling down, it seems that Madoka was conflicted by what she heard, but we didn't see her thoughts. We didn't see how she was conflicted inside of her head. Was she really conflicted, or was she just worried about the results? We didn't really see that, and that was really strange to me. That was something really strange. But then the girls got together, they made Madoka some Lucky Charms, and now we have another new item in Start Twinkle. So Toys making that cash is flowing right into Toys' bank account. Toys powerful, come on. Start Twinkle sales are great. We've seen that the first trimester in Japan from the Start Twinkle sales are blooming. Like, they're very good. They're even better than Hugto's, which Hugto was already stellar. And then Madoka was conflicted, but she was very happy to receive that from the girls. And it was like, when the girls were making it, it was a very cute scene of all the three of them together, you know, putting their fingers together. It was very cute. And then Madoka, she had those Lucky Charms with her in her last battle. But before that, Aiwan appeared with another dark pen. And interestingly enough, this time the girls, they knew Aiwan had a dark pen, but they didn't go after it. They didn't even try. Like, Hikaru's pendants shine, so it might mean that Hikaru's going to be the next one to purify her pen. But she didn't even go after Aiwan. Like, they didn't even think about it. They just fought and they just tried to, make the girl purified again. So the fight itself, it started really nicely with Soleil kicking, with the fire kicks. It was awesome, and this time around, the girls were able to confront the monster like in a stronger way than in past episodes. But it was actually Madoka who stepped up because she had her rival removed from the competition. So she didn't want that. Aiwan even told her, but she didn't want that at all. She wanted to confront her head on, and she wanted like a fair fight with her. And that, brought a very powerful spirit, a powerful fighting spirit inside Madoka. And then she was blooming and she was bright. And I thought that it was a little bit too much because, I don't know why Madoka was shining like that. Kira Celine was shining like that because, I don't know. I don't really understand because I thought that she was going to do something very special in the fight, but then she just used her power like normally. So that yellow power up she had, it didn't mean anything special in the fight itself, but you know, it was nice seeing her shining and everything like that. But the fight was over really fast with her Sagittarius Star Color pen. And then Madoka was able to get into the competition again. And then there was a confrontation of thoughts, of philosophy at the end. Because, you know, the new girl, she had her power in fighting alone and being by herself. And then we didn't really see much of Madoka. We didn't see much of Madoka's thoughts. But then at the last shot, Madoka was able to use her feelings towards the girls and the support she gets from the girls to enhance her, and then she was able to win. And another thing that was very interesting was the fact that now her father acknowledges a little bit more of her relationship, of her friendship with the girls. And it's interesting because now her father sees that her friendship is not an obstacle for her. It's actually making her stronger. It's actually making her more concentrated and more powerful in the competition itself, because she was able to win and her friends were there supporting her. So that was beautiful, and that I think that it can help Madoka in the long run, in her father accepting her her friendships, and how she's now sharing more of herself with other people, because she was very closed before. And I think that this is something that her father doesn't approve head on, but now he's seeing her and now he's watching, because he wasn't even watching her like from a place that he could be seen, as her mother said. He was hiding himself just because Madoka had to fight alone in his own thoughts. But he was not expecting the girls to be there supporting her, so she wasn't fighting alone, even if he wasn't there before. So I think that it was a way to show him that Madoka's not by herself anymore, and she can rely on other people, and that does not make her weaker. A great philosophy to go on. Thank you, Precure. Start Twinkle is doing amazing in its messages every single time. And now in the next episode, the blue cat is going to appear again, and the girls are going to get to know her better. I think that Blue Cat is actually fighting together with the girls in the next episode based on the preview. So I think that things might be faster than we thought. The development of Blue Cat might be faster than we thought. I think that we're going to learn a little bit more about her history, and things are going to get fast. I think Blue Cat is going to be with us in June a lot. I think that at least like in the last part of June, Blue Cat, Pure Cosmo is already going to be here with us. At least that's what I think. Maybe this week we're going to have magazine scans, and I'm excited to see more. Let's hope so. Anyways, guys, that was my view on episode 16. Please leave a comment with yours, and let's keep our talk in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.